Man, nigga, I need them 14 points back. Man, I don't know what happened with my router.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude
I ain't even know I called this out.
Creates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Yeah, we can.
Will kick it away to start us off.
Make it 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Kearney. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take.
Was that third down you fumbled? Oh yeah, you down 14. Yeah. I was like, fuck. I was like, shit. Oh, my knee. All right.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to throw, it's Tanner. Quick completion on the route. At the 45 on its way. And they'll do more than
I didn't know that thing was back there.
It's all good. The field before he's finally stopped. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots.
That's a nice addition. He came from Notre Dame.
Dudes that can...
There he goes to the right. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored the touchdown. That was big time.
Setting up for the extra point after the
I don't know where they came. Man, let me saw line. I think one came from Missouri. I forgot where the other two came from. I think one came. No, my bad, not Missouri.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
All right. Well, just funny to me. Let me get the 14. Wait, man, yeah, just yeah.
Can we get the trainers over to the coach right now? He's got his punt team out there, and it's not fourth down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7. He's loose down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
Oh, man.
Rice.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Hey, man. Hey.
And he makes the extra point. This defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oh, man. Hey.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Flying down the left side. Touchdown, USC. Once he got some room, it was...
Hey, man, that's what we was lacking last time we played, bro. I ain't had that much speed.
Ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense.
Yeah, he was a 98. No, but I upgraded him. He got a speed upgrade. Yeah.
From inside his own 15, looking for room.
All right, this will be my 21 right here.
There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Man, you get my swing working right there. Man,
he is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, even in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
We've got a timeout from the kicking team. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Great the whole situation. I'm trying to go to sleep. Here. Oh, man, good. Dog.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field.
All right.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Plows through the defense.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure.
Overthrow that.
Oh! Send this one deep to the right.
God damn, bro. That nigga. That's how fast 13 is. That nigga just too off. What the fuck?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They only need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kearney. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Hey, I'm glad you respect me now.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Boy, both teams doing some early work, and now they'll try to add to this 21-14 lead. Pushes ahead for two. They'll mark it at the 17. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten, Big 12, and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too.
Yeah, right. Ain't no more just picking one person. Nah.
This game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times.
Damn, this nigga did not catch that. Yeah, that nigga dropped.
This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts, and I used to love.
Damn, that was on the money, though.
Because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
His ass on the side for that shit.
Better find the ear plugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Tanner. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Working on the
hands,
right.
boy.
Really nice job there to pick
boy,
up
got gold hands, man. Gold hands.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Boy, he had Demon on. Probably would have been out of there. Shit.
He can really do it all.
That nigga had Demon.
And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the inside.
Damn, boy, you gotta get up.
They'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards. And it just feels so good as a play caller. You know, on first down, you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going to that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different. Come on. Give this offense something to think about.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up that way, obviously, you might want to think about it.
Nigga bully my team shit. Trying me to do the same shit.
Wants to go up top. Find some
Where's the block?
Oh, he's got some space. They are on the
Well, I don't even know how he made that block.
32, and they pick up another first down.
that nigga number 3 guy.
For this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
From the shotgun now, here's an
You see the stars,
give.
man? See the stars?
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Power football with the run.
There we go. There you go. That's how you accelerate, nigga.
And he'll race it to the house. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease. And then the wide receivers start to kick in. And the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Oh, yo, shit tripping. It's fucking tickering away, man. I can't see shit.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Making side adjustments here. The toss to the outside. And maybe he'll get
you behind me.
But no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Cook. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the running back and lead.
Nigga, I see ya.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the ball, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to pass. Steps away to find some room.
Oh, let me go. Come on.
Just as he was releasing
Hey,
the pass,
good receiver. I like it.
the ground incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Grab near the marker. It's Jordan. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Trojans will These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to
all the way too damn much, man.
Third down situations.
The Trojans are marching down the field. The offense changing the play. He's looking to throw. Lets it go.
I'm back.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got his man out of the backfield. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll take it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time? It down for a touchdown.
The big boys up front.
That nigga be breaking some tackles, boy.
The backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that 1st drive worked.
And we know this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Smith takes the handoff.
Come on.
He gets it up to the
Jesus,
36. It'll be a 1st down.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Tanner.
Only 70 feet. Shit,
and he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that throw.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And the Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Tanner. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Touchdown, Rice. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just...
He won't run it back.
This drive will start at the 25.
That is beautiful.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Oh!
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
I need you on
the
that.
decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the
Wrong the other
defense
way.
was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time.
Good play. Good
Got
play
his
call.
man on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Particular person.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
What?
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for the big play.
Good hit,
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And I don't think I'd stop it. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Let's go.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Coming out with it, it's Kearney.
One time for the one time. One time for the one time. Let's go.
He's on the loose. Wide open.
We have the arrived. Rice is here, baby.
I tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's showing you his open field running ability. He's showing you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. move to the back. Got enough for the first. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Owls will kick it away to crank up the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Complete to the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. We're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The throw to the outside is complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. One word to describe this guy: unstoppable. Over 150 yards receiving, and he is putting the gold into that Cardinal and gold.
And they do such a good job with this offense year after year. If you're a USC OC, you got stars. On the outside, you got speed. You know how to highlight them. You know how to find them. And you know how to feed them for big days like this.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Lawson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Calls it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Moving toward the end zone. And fumble! Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? He's looking to throw. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
Well, so much for being backed up. Now they've got it 1st and 10 and plus territory. They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Tanner. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Takes it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The play action fake. He wants to take the top off.
There you go.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to go for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
This offense has failed on its previous 2 4th down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. Fires to the wideout. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Breaks into the open. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys.
42, USC 17.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Oh, wait, holding back.
Running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Quarterback sneaks ahead. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And you can feel the frustration from this offense. Like, they've driven the ball all the way down the field, and now just stalling out on the most important moment. They try to run outside, no success, and a big fourth down coming.
It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this fourth down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, yeah, Arizona State. We do that good.
And now on third down, shadowing their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. Dropping back, it's Tanner. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return.
So they called it. They called it lay a hand on.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Trojans want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the connection.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
You think we impressive?
It'll be third and long.
We had those kind of pressures.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Hey. I just want you to know that. I just want you to respect Rice. I just want you to acknowledge it. That's all.
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They want that clock to run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
On the play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Back to pass, it's Tanner. It's caught. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand. So,
oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout in this offense. Just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Owls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. release by the QB. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here we go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're coming